Qualifying for the All-Irelands in any sport is a tough ask, and athletics is certainly no different. We're going to be covering the KitKat All-Ireland Schools Track and Field Championships, but we're doing things a little bit different. We're going to be following a set of twins, Anya and Tomas Cotter, as they go from the districts right up to the All-Ireland Championships. So let's find out who they are and see how they get on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, my mum started me in every sport when I was younger, every sport there was in Dundalk, and then at athletics club started in Blackrock, and she just brought me over to it and I started, and that was the sport I loved most out of all of them.
I train with Clonliffe Farriers. We're a group of 10, at least 10 of us, and do all sorts of things like just loads of speed work, endurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
With 850 schools affiliated to the Irish Schools Athletics Association, it's hardly surprising that each year produces some very good results. We'll be showing you some notable results later on in the show, but let's first take a backward step. Several weeks ago we followed twins Anya and Tomas Cotter from County Louth to the District KitKat Schools Track and Field Championships held in Santry Stadium. Both competing in middle distance, Tomas in the steeplechase and 1500 and Anya also in the 1500. The reason behind choosing these young athletes was twofold. One, they are very talented teenagers who happen to be twins. And secondly, we wanted to highlight just how much work goes into striving to be the best in a sport from a young age. And of course the effort that a lot of parents have to make in order for their kids to achieve their goals.
It takes a lot of dedication. It's a lot of training involved, a lot of driving about, and big early nights, and it's a full-time job with them, you know what I mean? So they enjoy it, but that's the main thing. Once they're enjoying it,
You know, we enjoy doing it. It's not a chore. Any sport they took up, they've always been pretty good. But I mean, the running, they've just, you know, they're exceptionally good at it. Especially now Tomas now, you know, he's you know, making the Irish team. I mean, it's just a dream come true for him. I mean, and they love it. You know, it's great for them. You know, to keep them busy and keep them occupied.
Well, they're very, very dedicated athletes, and the fantastic parents with Margaret and Kevin, who always bring them training. And if you give Tomas or Anya time when you're going training, they'll always be there. The parents will bring them training.
If it wasn't for my mum and dad, I probably wouldn't be doing it. They have to bring me everywhere. They give up loads of time. Like, just on a day like this, my dad has to take a day off work early just to bring me up.
They're very supportive, your parents, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, lass.
And your mum makes you get up and train all the day and prepares your food and does all that for you?
Makes breakfast and lunch and everything, gets all the food ready.
Well, you need absolute dedication, and there's no doubt they've got it. Now, when I finished the role of the winter training right up to February, they then come up to Santry Stadium, where under the guidance of John Shields, to do their techniques and sprint drills. And also Joe Cooper helps them with Clonliffe Harriers. He does a lot of the speed work, the speed sessions. So it's a 12-month of the year plan, and it's definitely working for the Cotters, because it's all about development in athletics, and they're developing in the right direction.
About 2 years ago, the father gave me a ring and said, look, I've got these two talented young twins, and could I help them in their training? I told them to come down here to Santry, and it started off then. The minute I saw them, of course, I thought it was great potential. They were young at that stage, but decided to, you know, that I made up my own mind that these can make it. These two, if they progress the way I thought they were going to make it.
Tell me about having your father as one of your coaches. How difficult does that get?
Well, it isn't really difficult. We made like a better relationship between us through running, and it's easier having him to train us because you can go out whenever you want for training. You don't have to have a schedule with someone else, but it is easier with him.
What are your races?
1500, 800 and 1500 steeplechase.
Do you have a favourite?
1500 steeplechase.
The districts took place in Santry Stadium in Dublin on the 3rd of May. Conditions were fine, and first to take to the tracks was Anya in the 1500. Running a great race, Anya created a gap and held on to it to cross the line in a convincing win, along with a PB.
Got a PB of 5:09, and the race was hard enough by running on your own, but I got through to Leinster, so it'll be easier with a group running and taking the race on. It was good conditions, but a bit breezy as well, and I enjoyed the race.
Next was Tomas. His first race was the 1500. Not his favourite, but a good warm-up for his speciality race, the steeplechase. A respectable second place to Owen McDonald saw him qualify to stage 2.
I did alright. It was just first race of the season, just we see what shape I'm in, and wasn't really expecting to win. Like, chap that bet me, I trained with him, so like I would have expected him to win, like, so I was happy enough.
But it was the steeplechase that he showed everyone what he was made of, with a time of just under 5 minutes.
Tomas last year made a big breakthrough, and we decided to do steeplechase. He was a big lad, and I thought he'd be the right build and the right guy to do steeplechase, especially with his strength. And he went all the way to the All-Ireland. He won the North Leinster Schools, the Leinster Schools, and he got second in the All-Ireland. And this year now he's taken a step further. His technique has improved, he's got stronger. He made the Irish Schools cross-country international team this year. Now Anya, on the other hand, took a little bit of a backward step last year, but she kept at it, she kept training, and this year now she'd start to come back again. Well, I know that she has the ability to do it, and it's a question really of confidence in Anya's case and really working it hard like she does.
Last year I was doing the junior, and it was hard trying to fit the training in, but this year is easy because I'm in transition year in Dundalk Grammar School.
With the districts out of the way, it was time to focus on the Leinsters. Tomas still a favourite to win his steeplechase, and with Anya back on track, it was hoped she too would qualify for the All-Irelands.
I was beaten in the districts, the North Leinsters, and that's the chap I train with, so he should beat me. But this chap that won the Leinster Schools cross country, he'll be in the 15, so just hope for a medal, any colour.
Where do you hope to go with this?
Yeah, hopefully get a scholarship to either DCU or America or something. Anything would be good at the minute.
What would you like to study?
I want to study athletic therapy and sports science, but the points are very high. It's 500.
I'd like to get a scholarship maybe, or else just to keep it up when I'm older, but I'm interested in childcare, doing a course in childcare, and that's all I don't really know.
With good weather abound and a great turnout, the Leinster finals were always going to be tough, with many winners of this event going on to become the overall All-Ireland winners. Some well-known faces also turning up to show their support gave a boost to the event. Anya was first up again, and this time with a lot more work to do. Fiona McKenna from DSD took the race from word go and was never going to be caught, while Anya kept strong, holding her own. Not only did she qualify, but a second placing on the podium made all that hard work worthwhile, and maybe even put a new fear back into the heads of some of the competitors. Tomas was up straight after Anya. Once more, he had 2 races, his preferred one last. The 1500 saw him take second place after friend and teammate Owen McDonald from St Aidan's once again pulled out a great race. But it was the steeplechase that Tomas came here to win. Arguably one of the most gruelling of races, Tomas took the 16 jump race from early on, and after lengthening the gap, never looked to be in any real trouble, crossing the line at a comfortable time of 4 minutes 33.68 seconds. Next stop, the All-Irelands.
First up was Tomas in the steeplechase. Hoping for a good result, he started off strong, keeping pace with the front runners. But it was Drumrah's Noel Collins that was to be stronger on the day, beating Tomas by around 17 seconds. Not what Tomas had hoped for, but a respectable second place. Anya was next in her 1500 metres. Anya's intentions were to focus and run a good race. try to improve on her time and continue what she's been doing this year so far. As expected, Emer Black took the race and first place, Anya coming in 5th position.
I was really happy with the run, but the last 2 laps I got really tired, and I was really pleased with getting through to the All-Irelands anyway. Even if I got a bad time, just running it was good.
And here's some other results from the big races on the day. A worthwhile experience for both Anya and Tomás Cotter as they continue to train hard. Despite having to settle for silver, Tomás will stay focused on making the Irish team this year, while Anya can take great heart from her performances as she continues her comeback.